Most cruise passengers believe the same thing. Once you step on board, the food is basically included and similar everywhere. But that assumption can cost you, because in 2026, the difference between cruise lines is bigger than ever. Some cruise companies still provide excellent meals without making passengers constantly reach for their wallets. Others have changed their dining models, adding restrictions and extra charges that leave travelers wondering, did I really get what I paid for? After analyzing passenger feedback and cruise community discussions, we ranked 10 major cruise lines from the worst included food value to the best. And some results are going to surprise you. Because the best cruise food is not only about taste, it is about value. It is about how much of your vacation is truly included. Number 10. Costa Cruises. Costa Cruises ranks last, but not because the food is bad. In fact, Costa's biggest strength is authentic Italian cuisine. Passengers can enjoy real pasta seafood dishes, European cold cuts, and impressive bakery and cheese selections. The problem is access. Outside the main dining room and buffet, complimentary choices become limited. Many passengers feel pushed toward paid options, especially when popular items like pizza and gelato require extra charges. The buffet schedule is another frustration. It often closes earlier than expected, leaving fewer options for afternoon snacks or late-night cravings. Even drinks can become complicated without a beverage package. The result: many American and British cruisers feel like they're constantly being asked to spend more. Costa delivers good Italian flavors, but when measuring overall included food value, passengers often feel the experience falls short. That is why Costa starts at number 10. Number 9. MSC Cruises. MSC is one of the most controversial cruise lines. Some passengers love it. Others believe it does not live up to expectations. The reason is simple. MSC combines European cruising with American expectations, and that creates mixed results. The biggest advantage is the buffet. On newer ships, Il Mercato offers a huge selection, and MSC's fresh-made pizza is considered one of the best complimentary pizzas at sea. But the main dining room receives more criticism. Passengers often complain about smaller portions, inconsistent quality, and meals that sometimes lack flavor. Another issue is the growing number of restrictions. MSC introduced a $5 charge for a second entree in the main dining room on North American sailings, creating frustration among passengers who expected more flexibility. The biggest problem with MSC is consistency. The experience can feel completely different depending on the ship and fare level. Newer ships are improving, but many passengers still believe MSC has work to do before becoming one of the best included dining experiences. Number 8. Norwegian Cruise Line. Norwegian Cruise Line is difficult to rank because it has some amazing ideas and some unpopular changes. Its biggest strength is casual dining. Newer ships feature the Indulge Food Hall, offering made-to-order dishes like Asian noodles, Indian food, barbecue, and tapas without extra charges. Combined with 24-hour comfort food options, Norwegian offers one of the strongest casual dining experiences among mainstream cruise lines. But passengers have criticized recent changes. The $5 second entree fee in the main dining room has become a major complaint. Many guests feel it goes against the freestyle cruising idea Norwegian built its reputation on. Room service has also become more limited, reducing some of the flexibility passengers once enjoyed. The biggest issue is that Norwegian's best food experiences are often found only on newer ships. Older vessels may not offer the same variety. Norwegian still has strong food options, but some passengers wonder if the cruise line is becoming less free every year. Number 7. Royal Caribbean. Royal Caribbean understands one thing very clearly. Most passengers are not searching for a luxury dining experience. They want convenience, variety, and food that keeps the whole family happy.
And that is exactly where Royal Caribbean performs well. The biggest advantage is accessibility. On newer ships like Oasis and Icon-class vessels, complimentary food is available almost everywhere. Passengers can enjoy El Loco Fresh for Mexican food, Sorrento's Pizza, Brand Walk Doghouse, Café Promenade,
Windjammer Buffet. For families, this is a major benefit. Food is easy to find, easy to access, and available throughout the day. But the main dining room has become a major discussion point. Royal Caribbean redesigned its menus with themed nights, but many longtime cruisers believe the changes removed classic favorites and lowered the overall quality. Some experienced passengers say the main dining room now feels less like a traditional cruise restaurant and more like a large-scale catering operation. One positive improvement is base camp on newer ships, offering free snacks like pretzels and chicken tenders near family attractions. However, Royal Caribbean's biggest weakness remains the same. Your experience depends heavily on the ship you choose. A passenger on a brand new Icon-class ship may have endless complimentary options. A passenger on an older vessel may have a much more limited experience. Number 6. Carnival Cruise Line. Carnival is often called the budget party cruise line. But when it comes to free casual food, Carnival is one of the strongest performers in the industry. The reason is simple. Carnival understands what many passengers actually want. Comfort food, fast service, no complicated rules. Guy's Burger Joint is considered one of the best complimentary burger spots at sea. Blue Iguana Cantina offers fresh-made burritos. Newer ships add Shack's Big Chicken and Guy's Pig and Anchor Smokehouse. And with 24-hour pizza available, Carnival gives passengers plenty of free food choices. The Sea Day Brunch is also a favorite, with popular dishes like steak and eggs and French toast. But Carnival is not perfect. The biggest weakness is the buffet. The Lido Marketplace often receives criticism for repetitive menus and crowded conditions. Carnival also has a second entree policy, although its $5 charge only applies after the additional entree limit, making it less restrictive than some competitors. The reason many passengers stay loyal is because Carnival delivers exactly what they expect. Good comfort food, plenty of choices, and fewer complicated decisions. Number 5. Princess Cruises. Princess Cruises creates a difficult situation for passengers because the food quality is excellent. But the value can depend on how much you pay. The main dining room and buffet receive strong reviews, with many passengers praising the scratch-made cooking. The International Cafe is another highlight, offering sandwiches, desserts, and snacks at no extra cost. Traditional cruisers also appreciate the rotating menus that keep meals from becoming repetitive. So, where is the problem? The pricing structure. Some venues that were once completely included now require upgraded packages like Princess Plus or Princess Premier. This creates confusion because many reviewers praise Princess food while sailing with packages that already include those benefits. Basic fare passengers may have a different experience. The food itself remains impressive, but some travelers feel more parts of the cruise are moving behind expensive upgrades. Princess proves an important point. Great food does not always mean great value. Number 4. Celebrity Cruises. Celebrity Cruises sits between mainstream and luxury cruising, and its complimentary dining reflects that position. The biggest strength is the Ocean View Cafe. Many passengers consider it one of the best complimentary buffets in the premium cruise market. Instead of feeling like a standard buffet, it feels more like an international food hall with fresh ingredients and made-to-order stations. On Edge-class ships, Celebrity also changed traditional dining by creating 4 complimentary restaurants: Normandy, Tuscan Cosmopolitan, and Cyprus. This gives passengers a specialty restaurant feeling without paying extra.
However, Celebrity has fewer casual dining choices compared with larger mainstream brands like Carnival or Royal Caribbean. Some passengers also mention inconsistent seasoning and signs of aging on older ships. But overall, Celebrity continues to receive high marks because it focuses on quality instead of simply offering more locations.
Number 3. Disney Cruise Line. Disney Cruise Line charges a premium price, but many passengers believe the included dining experience is one of the biggest reasons families continue choosing it. The biggest strength is Disney's rotational dining system. Instead of eating in the same restaurant every night, guests move between different themed dining rooms, while the same serving team follows them throughout the cruise. That creates something many cruise lines struggle to deliver: a personal connection. Crew members remember allergies, favorite drinks, and small details that make passengers feel recognized. Disney does not treat dining as just a meal. It turns it into part of the entertainment experience. The food quality is also impressive. Popular dishes include roasted lamb shank, sea bass, and beef pot roast. And surprisingly, Disney's casual food options are also strong. Room service is included, and basic beverages like fountain sodas are available without extra charges, something many competitors do not offer. Newer ships like Disney Wish Treasure and Destiny also feature Mickey's Festival of Foods, offering complimentary tacos, barbecue, and chicken tenders near the pool area. But Disney has one major weakness: flexibility. The buffet does not operate for dinner, so passengers usually choose between scheduled rotational dining or quick service options like pizza and burgers. Another common complaint is that Disney's included pizza does not compete with some rivals like MSC or Princess. However, Disney's greatest advantage is consistency. Whether passengers sail on an older ship or a brand new vessel, the level of service and attention remains remarkably similar. And for many families, that reliability is exactly what they are paying for. Number 2. Holland America Line. Holland America is the cruise line many travelers overlook. It does not have the biggest water slides. It does not have the loudest marketing. But experienced cruisers often consider it one of the strongest dining experiences at sea. The biggest strength is the main dining room. Holland America consistently receives high ratings for traditional cruise cuisine. Its focus on fresh ingredients, especially through its global fresh fish program, helps separate it from many competitors. Seafood dishes like salmon and grouper are frequently praised by repeat passengers. The buffet is also stronger than many people expect. Instead of relying only on self-service stations, many hot dishes are served by crew members, helping maintain quality and presentation. Passengers also enjoy the salad stations, carving stations, desserts, and Dive In, the complimentary poolside grill known for excellent burgers and hot dogs. The weaknesses are not about food quality. They are mostly about convenience. The buffet can become crowded during busy periods, and some passengers complain that seating is difficult because guests often remain at tables long after finishing their meals. Buffet hours can also feel limited, especially between lunch and dinner. But Holland America's biggest advantage is consistency. The experience remains strong across different ships, which explains why so many experienced cruisers continue returning. Number 1. Virgin Voyages.
Virgin Voyages completely changed the way many people think about cruise dining. Most cruise lines follow a familiar model: basic included food, premium restaurants with extra charges. Virgin decided to remove that separation. Instead of one massive main dining room or traditional buffet, Virgin gives passengers access to more than 20 restaurant-style dining experiences included in the cruise fare. Guests can enjoy handmade pasta at Extra Virgin, Korean barbecue at Gunbei, Mexican cuisine at Pink Agave, steak and seafood at The Wake, creative dishes at The Test Kitchen.
On many other cruise ships, these experiences would require additional payments.
On Virgin, they are already included. The galley replaces the traditional buffet with a modern food hall, offering made-to-order sushi, tacos, noodle bowls, and other options. Late-night cravings are also covered, with venues like the Pizza Place and Sun Club Cafe.
So, what is the downside? The biggest challenge is reservations. Because each restaurant feels like a specialty dining venue, popular times can fill quickly. Some passengers complain about app issues, planning stress, and worrying about missing their preferred dining times.
But Virgin's biggest advantage is not just the food. It is the feeling on board. Passengers do not constantly feel like they are being sold something. They do not have to ask, how much extra will this cost? Instead, they feel, this is already part of my cruise, and that changes the entire experience. The biggest lesson from this ranking is simple. The best cruise food is not only about what is on your plate, it is also about how many extra charges stand between you and that meal. Virgin Voyages understands that better than anyone, and that is why it takes the #1 spot for the best included food value in 2026.